Hey YouTube, it's Savvy1975 here, your favorite motovlogger. Not yet, but I'm working on it. It is a beautiful day here in Kentucky. We are out on the motorcycle, the blue skies, beautiful weather. Got enough electronics strapped to me to make a bomb, not that we're going to do that today. I'm on 2 GoPros. I got my DJI Phantom on my back. I'm going to go out and try to get some good footage today. Maybe get some motorcycle footage, get some drone footage. Got my 2 favorite things. What can be better than that? So we're heading out today to try to find us a good spot to get some footage. I'm going to go back to my little waterfall that I like. It's not a very big waterfall, but nonetheless, it's a pretty place. That Poosey Ridge, taken you there before. It's my first outing with the drone. I've gotten some drone footage around the house, but hey, that's boring. So we're going to go out today and try to get some better footage at a more scenic spot. I mean, nobody wants to look at the top of roofs, do they? I mean, I don't. Not really, anyway. But anyway, hang in there. I'll get back with you in a few minutes when we get closer to our destination. And hope everybody's having just a peachy day. Out. So what's everybody into today? Anything fun? Anybody else out enjoying this beautiful weather we're having today? So we're finally getting a little closer to our destination. Let me turn this music down here. Let's see. There we go. Not quite there yet. I mean, we're getting there, but thought I'd turn the camera back on, get a little... Oh, crap. I just missed it. I always miss my turn. I am probably the only person in the world that rides around with a GPS on his motorcycle all the time and always misses his turn. How is that possible? I am like the world's worst at reading a GPS. I mean, it says turn left in 100 feet. How hard is that? But somehow I always manage to mess it up. So for anybody out of my whopping 34 subscribers or new visitors that visit my channel, I do have 2 separate areas now, 2 separate playlists. I have the motovlogs and I have the drone videos. And occasionally on a day like today, you'll probably get a mixture of both in one video. But since it's primarily a motovlog, it'll probably go on my motovlog only. But just to make you aware that I do have 2 sections if you want to see some drone footage. And if I get some really good footage today, I may make a separate video of just the drone footage. Ooh, toasty. Ah, that's better. I hope to make today's video a really good video. We'll see. Hopefully it won't be too long. The only way it could be better if I was on the beach somewhere or next to the ocean and maybe there were some hot girls in bikinis running around. I mean, other than that, this is the best I can do. Alright guys, we're almost there. Again, if you've seen any of my other videos, you've seen this place before. I don't know that I would call it a true waterfall. It's more like a short drop with water on it, but anyway, it's a pretty place. It's a good place to get some motorcycle footage and hopefully get some good drone footage without crashing my drone into the water, so we'll see how that goes. It's a pretty place down through here. I like riding up through this way. If we have enough, oh, look at all this grass in the road. If we have enough battery power and we don't burn it all up, up here I've got 2 batteries from my DJI Phantom. Might even go down and try to get some footage of the ferry. But I'm guessing that will probably have to be another day because I'll probably burn up both my batteries up in this area before I ever get back to where the ferry's at. But you never know. What's that scene on mic? Poor cows, flies are eating them up. So I've had my Phantom for a couple weeks now, and I'm getting pretty decent with it. I bought a couple cheap little drones to fly. Not drones, quadcopters. A little $25 quadcopters. I bought a couple of them to fly to get used to how to fly it. Haven't had any instances yet with my Phantom, knock on wood. I was trying to get to my head. But, you know, unfortunately it's kind of like motorcycles. There's those that have went down and those that are going down. So, probably a matter of time. But, so far, no problems. Haven't even had any close calls to speak of. There were several different places I was trying to decide to go today. And you know, I was tossing them back and forth trying to pick one. I finally decided on this place. One, because it's scenic, and two, because it's probably of the three the most open-aired without any obstacles to have to worry about dodging. There's another little creek bed, a place I like to go, and it's really nice there too, but the only problem is that it's kind of like this. There's a lot of trees, and I didn't want to have to worry about crashing my drone into a tree. And the other place, or one of the other places, was very, very open once I got my drone up in the air and going. And it was more open probably than any of these, and would have been a really good place to take the drone. And I've made videos there before too, at the overlook. But right where you would take off, there's a bunch of trees overhead. So I didn't want to push my luck there first. So overall, this was the most open. Although I do plan on flying under a bridge down here if at all possible. Shouldn't be a problem. But of the three, this would be the most open-aired, you know, without any obstacles to hit. So I figured we'd start here, and I'll visit the other places later and get some footage there. I'm sure shouldn't have any problems at either of those places, as long as I'm careful. But I figured we'd start small. And I can shoot for a few minutes down here and get some footage of the creek. I don't think it's a river. I think it's too small to be considered a river. But then we may go on up to Poosey Ridge and get some footage up there. Now there's a really open spot up there that I would like to get some footage of. So we may use one battery to fly around at the little waterfall area. Man, they need to clear that stop sign out. You can't even see it. And then we may go on up the Poosey Ridge and get some footage up there. So between the two, we might get some really good footage today. And somehow still try not to make this video 30 minutes long. And that was a bright red roof. doesn't help that I like to ramble, or I tend to ramble. I won't say that I like to do it, but I tend to do it. I didn't really intend to turn my cameras back on until I was right on top of my destination, so there wouldn't be that much rambling. But I ended up turning them back on a little quicker than what I intended. Yep, still recording. But I'm only about 2 miles away, so and here we are. All the grass has grown up and you can't see it. Man, this place has gotten rutted out. Alright, we'll see you down at the waterfall. So we're here at the waterfall. Looking really nice down there. We're going to take my helmet off, get my GoPro out, because usually when I try to walk without a helmet on, it sounds like I'm about ready to have a heart attack. But just to get you a little panoramic up here before we go down, figured I'd get just a couple seconds, show you how pretty this area is. There is always people here. You're never here alone, unfortunately. I was walking down here to the waterfall, and on the wide frame camera, I'm not sure how good this will show up, but there are these little butterflies everywhere. Alright guys, we've got a drone set up over here next to the water. The waterfall's over there. But I figured I would start downstream and come all the way up and try to stay over here in the shade so I can actually see something. And maybe not crash. Got my home point updated and we're ready to take off. Whoops. Let's try not to accidentally shut the drone off in midair. maybe would be a good tip for the day.
Alright. A little bit of height, about 40. That's 6 feet, so we just trimmed the tree. That was new. Well, there's my first close call, guys. That's one of the reasons I was struggling not making videos like this.